Hey there, Clay Patton on the Rural Radio Network with a check of your Midwest sheep and goat market report here for the week ending September the 9th. As we jump into it, the Midwest sheep and goat market report appeared to be slowly moving higher. For slaughter and feeder lambs, the market was $5 to $10 a hundredweight higher. Coal ewes and rams were steady. Slaughter and feeding goats were steady to $10 a hundredweight higher. Coal does, though, were the one market that may have shown some softer prices this week. Overall, about $10 a hundredweight lower to steady. Now, demand seems to be steady and hopefully ready for expansion as we get into the later months of the year, and we typically see a little more seasonal push here to the market. Another positive, I think, to glean from here, USDA slaughter data continues to point out how current the slaughter wool lamb market is, with slaughter pace slowing and carcass weight still dropping this week. This could lend in support in a seasonally higher time of the year as it shows the lamb supply lower and lighter. Now, on this report, I would like to showcase a new market tool the USDA released here in recent weeks. That's the Livestock Auction Dashboard. This new online tool allows users to select species and regions of the country to compile visual sales data. I've got a quick look at both the lamb and the sheep market that you can take a peek at when you visit our full report on the written side of the trade, or in the written side of the report at ruralradionetwork.com. So that's their screenshots. I took a yearly view of it from this prior Thursday, going all the way back into September 2022 to September 2023. It's very interesting data. Now, with it, it doesn't show quite all the regional sales that I try to include in this report, but it does have all the USDA reported and compiled data in there. A lot of different metrics that you can move around and change. So I think it's going to be interesting utilizing this tool going forward, what it can show. Now, one thing I noticed quickly off the visual aid of this, and one thing I may be a little bit off on in some of my commentary, is the fact that really that seasonal market in 2022 to 2023 topped out closer to March and April versus the February-March time frame where I called more of a high into the market. So it was kind of neat to be able to watch and visually see that data as to better call where the top of the market was. Other than that, it really does confirm back to that seasonality of the trade where the later portion and early parts of the year seem to see a bit higher demand and a bit more push into the trade with a summer slump out through the summer. So anyway, we've got all of this out. I've got the link to where you can check it out yourself. That's all at ruralradionetwork.com under the Ag News tab. Click on the Midwest Sheep and Goat Market Report there. You can see it all yourself, or visit mymarketnews.ams.usda.gov/livestock_auction_dashboard. Now, highlighted quotes this week include Colby Livestock in Kansas. They saw a lighter volume of goats, but still sold 23 head of 46-pound feeder boar goats for $285 a hundredweight. That's $131 a head. Colby also sold 10 head of slaughter hair lambs weighing 106 pounds for $1.85 a hundredweight. That's $196 a head. Centennial Livestock in Colorado sold 24 head of 53-pound feeder lambs for $227.50 a hundredweight, or $121 a head. Centennial also sold 7 head of 133-pound slaughter goat wethers for $283 a hundredweight, or $377 a head. Upper end of that draft, albeit low in overall numbers, still brought $315 a hundredweight. That's $420 a head. Now, Kelowna, Iowa sold 10 head of 157-pound shore slaughter wool lambs. These in prime condition. They brought $1.98 a hundredweight, $310 a head. Upper end of the draft brought $222.50, or $349 a head. Now, Kelowna also sold 110 head of 64-pound hair lambs for $1.88 a hundredweight, or $120 a head. Upper end of the draft brought $225 a hundredweight, or $144 a head. Sioux Falls Regional Livestock, they sold 942 head of 132-pound slaughter wool lambs for $206 a hundredweight, or $272 a head. Upper end of the draft brought $210 a hundredweight, or $277 a head. Producers Livestock in Texas sold 82 head of slaughter wool lambs weighing 72 pounds for $233 a hundredweight, or $168 a head. Upper end of the draft brought $251 a hundredweight, or $181 a head. Producers also sold 457 head of 66-pound slaughter goats for $236 a hundredweight, or $155 a head. The upper end of that draft brought $265 a hundredweight, or $175 a head as well. Lamb slaughter this week estimated at 28,000 head through Saturday. That was a decrease of 5,000 head from the prior week and a decrease of 3,000 head from last year. Year-to-date lamb slaughter, though, still at 1.23 million head, 2.9%, or 35,000 head more than the prior year. Live lamb weights this week, 115 pounds, down 2 pounds from last week and down 14 pounds from last year. Dressed lamb weights on the rail, 59 pounds, unchanged from last week, down 6 pounds from last year. Here's your price breakdown on the regional markets. On the wool lambs, 20 to 40 pounds, 200 to 230 a hundredweight. That was on a thin test of lightweight wool lambs. 40 to 70 pounders, 140 to 243 a hundredweight. 70 pounds and up, 180 to 251 a hundredweight. Hair lambs, 20 to 40 pounds, 165 to 265 a hundredweight. 40 to 70 pound hair lambs, 150 to 288 a hundredweight. 70 pounds and up, 160 to 262 a hundredweight. Wool ewes on the slaughter side, 30 to 145 a hundredweight. Slaughter wool rams, 65 to 135 a hundredweight. Hair ewes, slaughter condition, 54 to 150 a hundredweight. Hair rams, 110 to 180 a hundredweight. On the kid goats, 20 to 40 pounds, 150 to 320 a hundredweight. 40 to 70 pounds, 180 to 332 a hundredweight. 70 pounds and up, 180 to 300 a hundredweight. On the goat withers, 70 pounds and up, 115 to 315 a hundredweight. Slaughter does medium to fleshy, $85 to $230 a head. Slaughter bucks, 140 to 215 a hundredweight. And that is a look here at your Midwest Sheep and Goat Market Report. Again, check out the new USDA market tool and more when you find the full uninterrupted podcast and written report at ruralradionetwork.com.